Okay. Say hello. Annyeong. There's nobody even here. You said hello to no one. I tricked you.
Why are you so mean?
Fudge. Awkward. I normally have the volume turned off on this so that I can't hear the stream as it goes. But the audio's working, so that's good. That's fantastic. Um, uh,
I'll show you.
yeah.
This is what I used to have a lot of my. Because it's like.
That is so emo.
I know. But also her art style.
Yeah.
I like it. Like, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I gotta find the one of the wolf.
We're ready for some Danganronpa.
And also, like, a lot of her stuff.
I'm ready for some Danganronpa. Oh, yeah. You have a guess? Not really. I'm
more
not
like
centered.
somebody who's irritating.
Alright. I wanted to make sure I was centered enough. That was my notification on my phone telling me that I've gone live. Oh, hello. Hello? Welcome. Why? Yeah, well, if you also want to watch the stream, you can watch it from the other room. It increases my viewer count, which actually really helps because I have to have at least 3 viewers to get affiliate 3 on average. But I'm gonna start the game. What? She was just right here. Big stretch. The cat. The cat's doing big stretch. The game did not launch. It is launching now. I think I turned the volume down. I'm gonna turn it back up a little bit. Just a little bit. Ginger! Come here, Jin. It's a cat. Gotta hit the launch button. That was a problem that time. Oh, great. It's not showing. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna turn the volume up for that. Ooh, not that much more. Can I use? I can't. Turn it down just a little bit. Okay, that should probably be good. Just have to take your word for it though. Let me know if it's not good. Why am I not as centered as I am? Love that. Love a healthy cat. Alright, let's go ahead and skip to the content, the meat. Oh, wait, I thought I could skip this. I accidentally skipped this earlier. Oh, there we go. But earlier, I really just mean in the past. I can't hear anything now. Okay, so if you missed it, spoiler alert, Byakuya just died. And we just got the whole briefing about, oh no, someone died, now what? So we're doing the now what portion. We have to investigate. Woo! I do voices for everyone, and it's gonna be a pain, because it always is. Under this very table, Byakuya was... First I should investigate the top of the table. Though, the only thing on top of the table that really catches my eye is this desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp, and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout, as if to encourage myself, and quickly looked beneath the table. immediately I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things. But he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why did he have to end up like this? Ginger! Oh, okay, bye. Oh. Ginger, come back! She's a nuisance. It's okay. We love her. The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. Beneath the table. We'll look at Byakuya's body first. The body is collapsed face down under the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was... According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between his throat and abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? Typically, if you're repeatedly stabbing someone like that, it's an act of passion. Monokuma File 1 has been updated in your handbook. Check the Truth Bullet menu to review it. Night vision goggles. What's this? It looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table? Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Then what are they? Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I got a download going on my phone at the same time. Bad timing, I know. Oh god, very bad timing. I swear, oh my god, okay. I just want to leave it alone. Oh my goodness. Okay, got it. Recently reinstalled a game on my phone. Huge mistake. There it is. He's staring at me. Nico Yasuwa. Nico Nico ni. Anyways, this is not the time nor the place. I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They're also stock self-defense kits too. Anyways, I was not done looking. If that's the case, did the killer use night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? Oh, I always assumed that they were Byakuya's goggles. Beneath the table. Something's stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? Why is it glowing green? Oh, it's like an ultraviolet paint, isn't it? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Knife! A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did this killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in the Duralium case. It's possible they stole this knife from the case. Or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Level up! Knife has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Fantastic. That's, probably all there is to see here, then. Oh. But we can't say that? Ah, bloodstain. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood spattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place whenever he got stabbed. But there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the pool blood. The blood pool. Pool blood. Blood stained under the table has been added to the truth blood section of your handbook. Fantastic. I'm sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. We've looked at one spot. Ah, this is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duralumin. Duralumin. The last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case. Like a nightstick and pepper spray. And a taser. What's this? A hard plastic case. But it's just a case. The inside's empty. I wonder what was inside. Night vision goggles? But the one thing that really catches my attention is this small key. It must be the key to the other duralumin case. That other case was in the office, and all of the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that duralumin case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside the duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duralumin case here in the first place? A case packed with all this security equipment? Maybe he was being extra cautious, just in case. No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was gonna happen beforehand? And because of that, he went to all this extra trouble to be careful. Okay. I guess I have to talk to them. Hey, you. Oh, he's still upset about his earring. Oh, hellhound earring, answer my call! Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped? It is not a mere earring, it is the hellhound earring. Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood, and his drenched, blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event. I don't remember him wearing an earring. The hellhound earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times. Was that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now, we need to investigate. Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor? The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall and pressed his head up against the gaps in the floor, and peered beneath the floorboards. Ah, there it is! I've found it! Truly, that is the hellhound earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you. However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it probably would not reach either. Then maybe you should just give up? Give up? What? The world? I meant give up the earring. Fool! Have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge. But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Where is this? Oh, okay. I couldn't figure out where the other end of his scarf was coming from, but I see. Is it knitted? Did your grandma embroider it for you? Oh, that's so sweet. Did you? You better tell her. Thank you. Held her. Why am I being scolded? It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine. I shall do something about it on my own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring, but it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. Oh, gaps in floorboard is apparently very important. You. Mahiru, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. 1 minute Byakuya is alive and well, and in an instant, something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine. And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? I mean, that hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you? That we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive. This whole thing would have never happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it. Jeez. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all. Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it? Yeah, that's fine. I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. A clue? Photos. The ones I took right before the blackout, remember? Hey, Byakuya! Everyone come on, I'm gonna take a picture. Alright, say cheese! Yeah. Oh yeah, the pictures. Wanna see them? I have a digital camera, so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please? Let's see. It's this photo. And this one. I took these two photos right before the blackout, but... Huh? Is something wrong? I didn't realize it until just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest from that table. You're right. That's pretty far. There's something... Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everyone's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could. Got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do, anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that that's decided, you better work hard on your investigation, too. How much longer are you planning on standing around? Do you understand what's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person than she was, now that whoa. She's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. Yeah, he did so good in the first one. This is what he gets for trying to be nice. Nice. If Byakuya could ever be considered nice, but you know, sure. Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Why is my phone vibrating? Well, now that you mention it. But why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout, I couldn't see a thing. Though, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Are you talking about her? Her? Monomi? Oh, yes, he is talking about Monomi. I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. Oh. Ah, you're smart. I like the way you think. Oh. Je ne sais Jack was the whole thing keeping him alive, though. I mean, nobody wanted to be on her bad side. Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. To do it somehow. Hey, before you start, why don't you calm down a little bit? You're right. I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. Yeah, that's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier. I am terribly sorry about that. For showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again. And we have to look at it again. How do you fall? How do you fall like that? Also, the little octopus are cute. I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got startled by the blackout, slipped up on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up... It's so embarrassing. Please erase it from your memory. Yeah, well, even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. I can't stand it. Embarrassing pose. Great. Alright, well, I'm gonna... nothing much out of the ordinary on that table. Party dishes. Nobody really ate much, though. More dishes. Ooh. It's not the exact same thing. Wanna come and watches us, but I guess we can't break it. So unfortunate. The AC? Hmm? Oh, a remote controlled air conditioner. Hmm? An air conditioner? Could it be? Hey, all of you. Why can't you act a little more grown up? Hmm? What was that sound just now? Think. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, he just conveniently showed up after she recovered from falling like that. He really missed. I don't know if I can say that. For someone like Teru Teru, he really missed out. Now we're gonna erase it from our memory again. Gone. Oop, where'd it go? Nobody knows. Bye, memory. This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner's remote control. The timer is set to 11:30 p.m. I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. If so, that means that mechanical sound before the blackout. It probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. AC timer has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Now then, where else should I investigate? Hajime, a moment? Hmm? What is it? When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't help if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a scent similar to mine. What? We both harbor special feelings towards Hope Peak Academy. Isn't that right? Well, yeah, but... Fine. If we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat. I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree. I guess, for now, we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just a dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened through this entire building. Yeah, you're right. I am so sorry. Oh, hello. Hello? I don't like how the point of view is so low. That's just, I was minding my own bit. Ah! Hello? Apparently, a great man once said, investigation should be done on foot. So, that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning. Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. How'd you know? So, you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Well, not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout. When the blackout happened, you could hear everyone's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? You look like a goblin. Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy. That sounds moderately difficult. Huh? La la la. What? Okay. I'll hardly eat it up for breakfast. Oh. You mean it'll be easy as pie? Except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, oh, that's me. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard? Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of ya. What? If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously? Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right. It was Mihiru. It's a blackout. Next was Kazuichi's voice. And then the next voice was mine. Hey, I can't see anything. I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, what a nice remark I made. It's to the point and it has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were more voices, one after the other. Mihiru says we have to stay calm. Hyoko was being a jerk. Byakuya was still alive and we were pretty far into the blackout. Ow. Wait. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Alrighty, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said? Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? What do you mean? About that. Why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care. Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account right just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? Then praise me and let me bite ya. Ouch! Why are you really biting me? Ibuki's account has been added to the True Split section of your handbook. Can I talk to you from all the way over here? I can't. I guess I'll walk. There's something I want to ask you. What is it? It appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that? Oh. It's probably a fire door. Fire door? I assume these doors blocked off the rest of the building. Like, because there's one on the other side, too. Was I wrong? You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right? I see. It is like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors? Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I'm ashamed of myself. Yeah, the fire doors would be handy unless there's something behind them. Oh, wait, why are you over here? The storage room is really dusty and dark. My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Oh, it has cobwebs, oh no. There wasn't laundry in the laundry hamper before. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here. Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on. There's something on it. Is this a bloodstain? Uh, a bloodstain? Come here, take a closer look. It's too dark. I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a bloodstain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right? He's acting awfully sus. Right? If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a bloodstain! Storage room tablecloth has been added to the Tree's Blood section of your handbook. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone. A wise decision. Buddy? Are these irons? It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought. Your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on? It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister. Okay. Hey, Hajime, how much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. Oh, I get it. You're right. I haven't looked at these. Okay, well, I guess I'll leave. Especially if I'm only given so many actions. I don't... Hi! Huh? It's locked. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there. Hey! Is someone in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but There's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. Well, it's a party in here. The old building circuit breaker should be inside of this office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. I can't tell if they're using him to guide me or if he's supposed to seem a little sus. That must be this old building circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this. It doesn't look like anyone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. Well, the circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but you're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who?
I did it!
It's here!
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker. And by the way, I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course.
But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker?
Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reached the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
Liar!
I'm serious. Wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque.
No, thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke.
Oh, really? Such a shame. Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it, or set it to be tripped... Oh, how'd they do it if they didn't do that? I can already tell. You doubt me, correct? Uh-huh. However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed. The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here. Supposed to be here? Does that mean... So I was right. You weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker and the Duralumin case with all the weapons in it? So where'd you run off to on your own? Well, that is... Echo suddenly dropped... No, stop. I'm gonna have to call her something else. To one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, I am just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
Excuse me? What was that?
It appears the only bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems like it will be a tough path. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, she wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kinda hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for her as it is. Hmm? What does that mean? I mean, is it cool? She didn't, like, run away or something? Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Huh. Is that really what it is? You have more to say about it? Hey, where'd she go? She looked pretty pale. If she made it, then I'm sure she's fine. Beyond that, it'd be improper for me to say. Huh? Most of the guys in this game are so clueless. This duralumin case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected. Maybe we should check inside, just to be safe. But it's locked. Well, Byakuya had the key to this particular duralumin case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Hey! Is it okay to take that key without permission? It's forbidden to tamper with a crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. And this guy, he doesn't feel any remorse. See? It's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here. Because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. This remote control is for the office's air conditioner. Huh? The timer here is set to 11:30 p.m. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? Yeah, because why would you have a timer on the AC unit in the shut down old building anyways that wasn't supposed to be used at all? Like, seems a little sketch, but okay, I guess. Is this a desk the staff used for busy work? There's nothing in particular that catches my eye. Do you have anything to say? Hey, isn't she the killer? Why do you think that?
Well, she wandered off somewhere.
That's not the right voice. She wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away. But when I got here, she was gone. I shouldn't say this too loudly or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. She's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya. And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. Does seem like he's trying to take blame off of himself. Now then, I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? Yeah, we should get going now. Yes, we're done. I think he was supposed to be a help, but he really did not seem that way. I do kind of want to know what he was doing standing over here, though. Am I supposed, like, you've been following me. How come Byakuya was able to say something like that in the darkness? Like, what the hell? What's going on here? Or, this is... It makes me wonder. Is it still locked? It's probably still locked, huh? Oh, okay, yeah. Same thing.
I guess it's time to go outside. Oh, it's not time to go outside. Why not? Oh, the kitchen. I didn't go in the kitchen. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teru? That blackout totally startled me. At first, I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then, I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light? That's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. Oh, I see. Then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd have been able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine, fish dishes, and a big piece of meat on the bone, too. Isn't it amazing? The meat is so big. Even I was shocked. A dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Aoyama or Azabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown. Much less Aoyama or Azabu. I get it. You don't have to repeat yourself. But it's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild. He's totally right at home in the country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know? Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since its awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peko. No! Thank you. Who took some portions for herself. Oh, don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them? Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. He's kind of scary when he's mad. Party dishes have been added to the Choose Place section of your handbook. We kind of already been over the equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to be brought from outside. From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check? Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably hid the knife in advance, and they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere. Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But all this stuff doesn't
pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Okay. I guess I'm pretty much done, finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagito, let's keep going. Let's get going. Yeah, sure thing. Okay. Guess we're leaving here. Okay. It looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the old building. So, how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? His cottage? There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be the danger? You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know? As I thought. You sure are strong. You are definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy. Alright, then let's get going. To Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. What are you doing? Ha! That is truly a foolish question. We're just checking if we can get under the floor from here.
To look for the Hellhound earring, duh!
Decided it was impossible. Because you can't, it's under the building.
It'll change our understanding of the murder, I think. It was important to check it.
Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean? Come on, think about it. That does make sense. But how did he get the knife? And the other bloody tablecloth? The carpet I laid out didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then it is possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor? That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well? I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from here. There. Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere? Like in the storage room when you wouldn't let me move the boxes? No, that's not possible. Where it clearly looked like there were... Are you sure? At any rate, it seems like you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Oh, right. Fuyuhiko. I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside. Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. Huh? He did?
Huh? What happened for you, Hiko?
Oh, hey. What are you doing here? All alone at a place like this?
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
How diligent of you.
You're not coming to the party?
Hell no. Not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke.
You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here?
Of course not! I was just going for a damn walk. What, do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
No, it's not like that, but...
Then leave me alone.
And then he just left.
So that happened, but why did he come here?
He probably wants to be part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone. He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before?
Huh? When did we start talking about video games?
Okay.
Even though we don't know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him. And that's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is.
Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage.
What? As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice. I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands.
It seems he has no intention of investigating.
So you're not gonna let me go back in, huh? Love that.
Oh god. Did it die again? Oh no. It moved. Oh, it aged up.
I killed it last time. What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya's the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party. Checking my alibi, huh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage, all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building. Nosy bitch. It's true, I went for a little walk. And then, just by chance, I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party. Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence! A coincidence! Okay, I got it. Dumbass.
Okay, buddy. You have fun being grumpy. Where's Byakuya's? He's next to me. That's me. That's that one. Was he not next to me? He is next to me. He's right here. Why are you not in the cottage?
Or near the cottage. Now then, we must head over to Byakuya's cottage. If you get lost, check the map in the student handbook. Okay, yeah. Well, I wasn't lost. I knew where I was going, you just weren't coming. Huh? It's locked. I guess we need to ask him for help. And so, Nagito took a deep breath. Monokuma!
Yay! Did you call me?
Nagito? Nagito? Help. When did you train Monokuma? Hey, Monokuma. I was wondering if you could do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
Who are you talking to? That's just my afterimage. When I get serious, my actor image is unleashed. I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique.
Why is my phone going off?
Though, it'd be boring to play alone.
I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already. This is for the class trial. It's something we really need.
For the class trial. If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors. See? I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content.
Why does it open with a magic spell? It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. I see. I guess we should go inside then. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Why does his look nicer than mine? I think he has more windows than me, too.
It looks like the room's interior design isn't that different from mine. There's not much to worry about here. Envelope? There's an envelope on the table. Is it a letter someone sent to Byakuya? There's no cinder. That looks pretty suspicious. Hajime, you should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Huh? Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. This is... Is this a crime warning? No. If it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe this is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight. Because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone around in one area, and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter? He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst-case scenario. Remember what Byakuya kept saying, how he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise? Then why did he keep it a secret? If he had just told us... He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst-case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew it was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point there'd be no turning back. So, Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself, without telling anyone? Strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying? No, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. I see. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. But still, we've come all the way here and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it. right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that? Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked Mihiru for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everyone was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right? Sorry, that's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see. I understand. Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has... Mikan? Help? Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now. I'll see you later. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building. I want to check the storage room again. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to find it, but I'm pretty sure. Wait, I want to talk to you first.
Too cruel. This is just too cruel.
Oh, yeah, I might as well ask her about the old building's windows. Hey, do you have a sec? I want to ask you something.
I don't wanna help you guys mistrust your friends.
What the hell? It's not like we're doing this because we want to. No, now's not the time to fight about stuff like that. More importantly, do you know why the old building's windows are covered by iron plates?
Huh? Iron plates? I covered them up, so nobody makes the mistake of going inside since it's dangerous because of the renovation.
I see. The renovation. So that's why you covered them up.
Because it's dangerous to go inside. Danger isn't supposed to exist on this island. This isn't how it's supposed to go. But why did it get like this? It's cruel. Too cruel.
Just because it's cruel doesn't mean you can just keep crying like that. Crying won't solve anything. We have to do this no matter what, damn it. Okay, whatever. Please don't teleport me. Okay. What the hell is that loud voice just now? You? I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekomari Nidai, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about? Yes. What? I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by the whole ordeal. Oh well. Best not to get into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout? And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case.
So I can get in now.
The bathroom seems to be open. I don't really need to go right now. There's no reason for me to go inside.
But I just want to know. I just want to know where the sneak hole is.
Just looks like there's something back there. I guess I can't see. But it would make sense since the tablecloth is right there. Okay, whatever. Wait. Sorry guys, it looked like it was gonna let me click on the door next to this. It probably was not. But I can't tell if those doors also lead into the dining hall. I mean, I assume they must, but I don't know why they'd have closed signs on them. Jackie, why are you inside?
Just as I thought. It seems there is no way to get under the floor from inside this old building. Maybe...
So it's just as Nagito said. If that's the case, I guess I should give up on finding Gundam's earring.
Why did she say maybe? Hey, you're here! Where the hell did you wander off to?
I wasn't wandering. I was investigating as much as I could.
I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine.
So, did you find anything?
Yeah, sorta.
You don't sound too sure.
Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me. Using the 2 photos I took before the blackout, I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, this diagram was the result.
So, this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. Her handwriting is kind of rough.
I've made this diagram from analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate.
Just as I thought. Byakuya was standing a far distance from that table. Okay. So here's what I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to look at this again. So if we're looking at this, you see the storage room and the kitchen are all up along each other. The kitchen, we already know from our talk with Teru that the stove and the oven, all that used electricity. Like it was gas, but it used electricity. So all along the back wall of the kitchen is appliances. And the storage room has all sorts of stuff plugged into it. And by all sorts of stuff, I mean 3 irons. And this would be easier if I knew everyone's name. Okay. And then the light is also plugged in there. And the AC unit probably also runs along that same power section. It'd be very easy, like once the AC turned on, there's so much stuff plugged in over there, it would have tripped it. I don't know. I'm mostly just saying that because it's very interesting that she drew the power cord from the lamp. Teru is kind of sus. Mostly because he's small, so he could have fit under the building. Like if there is a hole from the storage room or from the bathroom to underground. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. Huh? What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. The power cord for the desk lamp? If that cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed, that means... So, did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but... I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all. Huh? It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden there. An extremely important clue. Can I look at it? The desk lamp catches my eye. Power cord connected to the outlet. Would have been useless during the blackout. Oh, we're looking beneath the table again. I just wanted to look at the power cord, but if I can't, then there's no reason to keep trying.
If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say.
Did you find out anything?
I tried, within reason, to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body, and I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad.
No need to push yourself. I mostly get the gist of what you wanted to say.
I'm sorry.
Still, around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick or an awl. There's an awl. Okay, alright. This is making more sense. He's under the table because he put a knife under there. He's the one who put the knife under the table. He was going to get it. Somebody else must have known that it was there. Possibly Teru, because I assume the weapon was the thing that was used for the meat that he just claimed was a loss. But I suppose it could have been Nagito. Even though I really don't want to...
He's my buddy. We're buddies.
But also... we're not going to do the class trial. The class trial is going to be tomorrow, because normally those are 2 hours, and I'm already like an hour and a half in. And sometimes, especially this one's going to be long, because all the tutorials.
I should tell you all about
all the meeting place. End of Jabberwock.
my adorable face carved into it. Monokuma Rock. Oh, secret entrance.
There's a secret entrance. A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island?
Okay, let's check on our pet real fast, see if she's used the bathroom. She has not. We'll press space a couple steps anyways.
But
I'm gonna stop right here. No, I'm gonna stop right here because timing, like I just said.
Ever thank you to everybody
that came by, especially the comments. I really, really appreciate the comments. It makes me so happy.
Also, if you see around there is a bar until I hit the follower goal. It would mean the world to me. So if you just like tell your friends, tell your buddies, come join the streams. gonna start streaming more often, I swear. And it won't just be this, but it'll be a lot of this. You know. So, thank everyone for coming by, just dropping by if you dropped in or if you stayed the whole time. I really appreciate it.